So we've just arrived at the Betsy and Fritz just showed us to our room, but we want to show you a little bit more details about it. Come on in. So this is a 1-bedroom suite, so you have an entirely separate living area. And I do believe, yep, that it's a sofa sleeper. If you had kids and family members, that would work.
And a nice little workstation. We always seem to use the workstation just because that's what we do. Out here, we're right outside the pool area. So we have a nice view of the pool. Very beautiful, very nice. The floors I love in this place, they're hardwood floors. And it's kind of that, I don't know, kind of the...
Scraped.
Is it called scraped?
Scraped look.
Yeah, it's very cool. The ceiling has, what do they call that?
Seagrass.
Seagrass ceiling, which is kind of cool. It's just an extra little touch with even the crown that goes all the way around. It's very nice and very crisp and clean in here. And it's got kind of a, for me, it's got just a very old Miami kind of feel to it, which is awesome. Back here's the bedroom. And by the way, as we're walking through, here's the coffee maker. So just like anywhere else, it's the single coffees, which is great. So you get a fresh cup of coffee every time.
Complimentary waters.
Complimentary water. Here we have the closet, and you do have very nice robes with the Betsy on them. So those are very nice.
I love a room that has a full-length mirror so you can see what you look like when you dress in the morning, and that is right there. Large king bed, poster bed. Love the wallpaper detail on the back. It feels very fresh. Here and then underneath here, I saw this when we were looking around. They actually have like a noisemaker. So, you know, we're on the courtyard, but I would think South Beach could get pretty loud maybe sometimes. And so I think that's a really nice touch to have here.
It just went through a huge renovation, so everything's very clean, very neat, and very nice. But it's got that old Florida feel with the wallpaper with the tropical leaves on it, which I think is really cool. It's a cool touch. Anyways, so we have the color coordination, I think is really nice too.
So one of the things I really like at the Betsy is they have the place where you can come to the TV guide, but you can also find all about the history here and, you know, how it happened and what the details are. And then you can find out the spa, you can find out about the dining, the movies that are going on, but you can find out the events that are happening, even what the weather is for the day, which I know we have all got our phones now. But I just thought it was a great place to get a little information, a great overview. And then in here we have an entire, almost full marble bathroom, inlays, nice little touches with the seashells on the shower, great shower heads. I also like it when they're smart enough to put the handle over here and the shower head's over there. So you're not soaking yourself when you turn it on. So I think this is great. Oh, and come here, there's another little detail here, which I just realized. So this has a TV actually in the mirror. Okay, that's kind of a neat touch. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there it is. It's powering on. I might have just turned it off, sorry.
So you can watch the Green Bay Packers while you're brushing your teeth?
So I can watch my football while this is going on, and that's a really kind of a cool touch to this thing, and so it's behind the mirror.
So that is the Betsy. This is the Betsy Hotel. We're excited to show you more of the grounds and the common areas, and we'll do that later and show you more around the area. So you come here, play some games.
But it's also a place you can come and bring your work and do some work where it's quiet and noisy, and it's really nice to have a serene place to come and get things done, because some of the hotels didn't have that actually. So.
Okay, this is the rooftop deck area overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, and down below us is Ocean Drive. So it's a nice quiet deck area. Over here, there's shaded lounge areas, kind of a private little seating area. So right now we are in, well, I call it the egg. I think they call it the sphere bridge or something like that. And then that's why they have pictures of it here in this hallway.
Yep.
That's where we are.
The Betsy has two pools. This is the courtyard pool and the original pool to the Betsy. Nice, private, feels luxurious, and our room was actually right up there. So you can see that last window there, that was the room that we stayed in. So
we were just looking at this
yeah,
from up above.
so this is the atrium.
So this is a cool little seating area.
Yeah, it's great. I think that, I honestly think of all the hotels we've been to, the Betsy does the best job. I think of all the hotels we've been to, I think the Betsy does the best job of having these little alcoves and these little places where people can gather and sit and talk and you know, have these moments. So I think the Betsy really pays attention to that.
So if one place isn't your crowd, then you could go to another place and
That's right.
and see if that's your crowd, and if that's not your crowd, you go to another place because they have so many of them. So this is Collins Drive, right outside that little coffee shop they were just in, or Collins Avenue.
It's Collins, yeah.
So you can sit out here with your coffee and do some people watching.
So this is the writer's room. When the hotel was remodeled in 2012, they dedicated a room that could be used for writers or artists who wanted to come to the property and spend some time writing here. It was an homage to the writers during the Civil War that were writing home letters and telling them what was going on in the war. And the Betsy is really all about art, so they want to keep that going, and people stay here. There might be somebody staying in the room right now. They say they generally stay from Sunday to Wednesday, although sometimes they can stay a week, and you have to apply. So if you're an artist and you want to stay, make an application.
So this is the bike path on Miami Beach, Miami South Beach. A lot of people come down this path to exercise. You'll see many joggers, many bicyclers, a lot of exercise going on. People just coming out to get fresh air. And the Atlantic Ocean, the South Beach is literally right there. To this side is all of the hotels and all the Ocean Boulevard businesses, restaurants and hotels. So right across the way here is the Betsy Hotel where we're staying, which is literally just right across the street from the beach. So all along here is Ocean Boulevard, where you get all the hotels and all the restaurants. And then just across the park, and then you're onto the bike path, and then just down these little paths, and you're onto the beach, which is South Beach and the Atlantic Ocean. And this is the Betsy Hotel, also the Betsy Ross, that you can see up on top.
Welcome to the bed.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks, Fritz. Good to see you.
Walk right by it.
Yeah.